Howdy, hi. It is Deer Job Sports NBA picks and predictions for Thursday, November 13th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, got to recap previous day's results. It was going good. Well, I mean, we went positive by one, but the Kings absolutely dismantled my brain, picked it apart, and then threw it out the car window into the side of the freeway where a deer ate it. I hate it here. We go 5-4, bringing our season record to 111-94. All right, I will recap these games real quick. Then we'll get into the very small slate we have for NBA tomorrow. Only 3 games to talk about. First game, winner, we had the over 227.5 in the Magic and the Knicks. This bet looked absolutely dead. The halftime score was 62-42. I was like, well, it looks like I'm losing both the Knicks spread and the over. But then they came out. They scored 60 points in the third quarter, followed by 67 in the fourth quarter, and we hit. Magic won the game 124-107, so our over is good. Next game, this is probably the easiest bet of the day. Got a little greasy, though, towards the end. Rockets minus 16.5, cash. Over 233.5, cash. Final score of this game, Rockets 135, Wizards 112. This one boils down, Rockets are good, Wizards are not. You had Sengun 16, 13, and 6. You had KD drop 23, Reed Shepherd off the bench 21. How about Tari Eason off the bench with 20? Amen Thompson with 18. You had Jabari Smith with 15. I mean, when you have 6 dudes in your lineup who go each 15 plus points, that is probably going to be pretty good. The Wizards, you had Sarr with 25, George with 16, Johnson, McCollum, and Whitmore all were in that 10 to 12 range. Corey Kispert played 18 minutes. That's 18 minutes more than he should have. And that's about it. Yeah. Next game over, 233.5, Pistons and the Bulls. Weird game. The Bulls ended up closing this game as a 3.5-point favorite. The Pistons sat everyone. Let's see. Cade Cunningham didn't play. Stewart didn't play. Jalen Duren didn't play. Their starting lineup was Denise Jenkins, Duncan Robinson, who fouled out. You then had Ronald Holland. You had Javonte Green and Paul Reed as your starting center. Robinson went for 23. Paul Reed went for 28. Karis LeVert off the bench went for 17. Chaz Lanier, the Tennessee guy, he saw minutes. He scored 6. You had Toulouse Smith off the bench from 6. And then you had Bobby Clintman. What UAB? No, it was Wake Forest, of course. He scored 2. All right. Our losers. Oh, wait. Also, we had Brunson, PRA, 35.5. He played like ass. We hit his over, but Brunson was bad. He went, at one point, he was 6 of 18. He finishes at 10 of 23 from the field, 10 of 13 from deep, or 10 of 13 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from deep. He fouls out of the game, 31 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. That is 40 PRA. So we hit his, but he did not play well at all. Our losers, we had the Knicks, minus 3.5. They got absolutely boat raced. They lose this game by 17 points, 44% from the field, 31% from deep. They lose the rebound battle by 14. They lose the turnover battle by 1. For some reason, I can't win these Orlando games. When I bet them, they play horribly. When I bet against them, they hit buzzer beater threes and then win road games against good teams. So that hurts a bit. We had the Bulls plus 2.5. Josh Giddey did not play. But again, the Pistons sat literally everyone. I just read to you their starting lineup. They got housed. Vucevic only scored 6 points. You had Patrick Williams off the bench go 3 of 8. You had Ayo Dosunmu go 4 of 12. The rest of the team didn't do too bad, honestly. I mean, Kevin Huerter scored 20 points, and you lost the game. So that was not ideal. Then we had whatever the Kings game was. Good God, I got to stop backing the Kings. Like, I keep on looking at the roster, and I'm like, dude, they're not bad. There's no way they're that bad. And they are. They lose 133-130. The under was absolutely cruising until they scored 61 points in the third and then 60 points in the fourth. We lose by the hook, 232.5. It lands 233. All right, that is how I go 5-4. Let's get on to the picks for tomorrow. All right, first game we got, it is the Raptors hitting the road, going to Cleveland, take on the Cavs. I'm going to rock the Cavs -7.5. I'm also going to take the under to 40.5. Raptors starting 5, quickly, Barrett, Ingram, Barnes, Jakob Poeltl. Cavs starting 5, Mitchell, Merrill, Hunter, Mobley, Allen. Injury report, they have Colin Murray-Boyles, Ochai Agbaji, and then Mamushvili, all questionable for the Raptors. Cleveland's an interesting story. So Cleveland played today, or I guess if you're watching tomorrow, yesterday, and they beat the Miami Heat 130-116. They sat Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley, both due to rest. So I'm assuming they're just not playing them on the front half of this back-to-back. The starting lineup was Lonzo Ball, Sam Merrill, DeAndre Hunter, Dean Wade, and Jared Allen. I'm assuming Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley play tomorrow, and they were just sitting them so they wouldn't be on a back-to-back just due to their high usage rate. Raptors 6-5 on the year, directly off of beating the Nets by 10 points on the road. That's a fake win because the Nets are not a real basketball team. This is their third road game in a row, so we could start to see some tired legs kick in. They've already played at Cleveland this year. They won 112-101, but that is with a big asterisk because the Cleveland Cavaliers were playing their B team. The Cavs did not have Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, Darius Garland, and Sam Merrill. Now, we will not have Garland again for this matchup. I'm assuming he's listed as day-to-day. He's not playing tomorrow. We should have everyone else back in. Cleveland, just talked about it, back-to-back. So realistically, both of these teams are on a travel spot, but Cleveland just flies home and will spend the night in their own bed tonight, so I do like that. I see this as a revenge angle. Donovan Mitchell and company are going to want to beat them this time. Give me the Cavs. Give me the under. It's not often I take unders in Cavs games, but someone's just telling me this is not going to be high scoring. Give me Cleveland 121, Raptors 102. All right, next game. I cannot believe I'm doing this, but I'm going to take the Pacers +5.5 on the road. If there was ever a spot to back them this year, I think this is it. I'm also going to take the over, 230.5. Pacers starting 5, Nembhard, Nesmith, Siakam, Robinson, Earl, and Bradley. Suns starting 5, Book, Allen, Brooks, O'Neal, Williams. Injury report, the Pacers have a lot. You got Cam Jones, Benedict Mathurin, Furphy, Jackson, Obi Toppin, and Halliburton, all already ruled out. The Suns, they're on a back-to-back, but the previous game, the only person they had on the injury report was Jalen Green. Pacers, they are some hot ass at basketball, 1-10 on the season. This is their final road game of the West Coast trip. They have not won a single game. Nesmith and Nembhard are back, so I do like that. That means they actually have a backcourt. In their front court, I think is better than the Suns. You might be like, what? Are you high? Are you smoking something fancy? I like Siakam. I think Robinson Earl has been severely underrated his entire career. And then the only one you can really question me on is Bradley. That one, I don't stand for Bradley. I'm going to count him out of the front court. Take the center position, throw it away. Give me Siakam and Robinson Earl over Brooks and O'Neal every single day of the week. And then just forget you have 5 people on the court. The Suns, they're on a back-to-back. They just beat the Mavs on the road. What was the final score of that game? Final score was 123-114. You saw D Book go for 26. You had Grayson Allen go for 23. Goodwin off the bench for 13. Dylan Brooks with 18. Royce O'Neal with 13. This was an all-out effort to go and beat the Mavericks. I don't think they can do it again. I think they come home and lose. This would be the most Suns loss in the history of Phoenix. You beat the Mavericks on the road. You lose to the 1-10 Pacers at home the next day. Yes, sir. Sign me up. Give me the Pacers. Give me the over. All right, final game here. I'm going to rock the Jazz +2. I'm also going to take the over, 233.5. Hawks starting 5, Wallace, Daniels, Rashier, Johnson, Tingus, Pingus. Jazz starting 5, George, Bailey, the dude's name I can't say, Markkanen, and Jurkic. Injury report. Hawks, they have Trae Young and then Dercic ruled out. The Jazz, they have Anderson, Hendricks, George Niang, Walker Kessler, all donezo. All right, we're going to have a conversation and discuss, are the Hawks better without Trae Young on the court? Because currently, it kind of looks like it. This is their final game. No, actually, this is their third game of their West Coast road trip. They beat the Clippers, they beat the Kings, and then when they were back at home, they beat the Lakers. They're going for 4 wins in a row. Do we really think this team is capable? The answer? I don't know. They beat the tar out of the Kings, winning 133-100. Leading the way, Jalen Johnson went for 24, 10, and 8. You had Tingus Pingus go for 13, 4, and 6. Okongwu off the bench dropped 21. You had Luke Kennard score double digits for the first time in who knows how long. You had Vit Krejci drop double digits as well. I mean, this team is deep from absolutely nowhere. I don't think anyone saw this coming. What is this? Then on the other side of the ball, you have the Jazz. They're 4-7. Majority of their team is injured. They have Lauri Markkanen, so I will back them. The Hawks have to lose eventually, no? They've won 4 in a row, all against West Coast teams, without Trae Young. This has to end at some point. I am putting my foot down here. All right, and then player props. We took Lauri Markkanen, was it 2 days ago? I'm going to do it again. Lauri, PRA, over. The Hawks, they are small. Johnson might be a good defender. Richier is young, but neither of them are 7'1". The only dude who can guard Lauri is Tingus Pingus, and Tingus Pingus don't move like Lauri Markkanen does. He's also going to have his hands full with Nurkic down low. He's going to shoot 20-plus shot attempts. Whatever number they put it at, it's going to be too low. I think, let me double check. The last time we took his PRA, I think I got it at 33.5. Yep, I got it 33.5. I'd imagine they bump it up 1, probably sitting 34.5 tomorrow morning when I bet it. I will post it in the Discord, whatever I get it at. And that's going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.